What's up, Dice Crew? We got Hurricane Chris speaking on Joe Budden. I'm sure y'all been keeping up with what's been going on all over the internet. Hurricane Chris pretty much been going viral. You know, he done called out 50 Cent. Now he pretty much done called out the Super Bowl. He just, he on the road right now. But let's tune in to see what Hurricane Chris got to say about Joe Budden. I'm going to keep you the Benji for y'all doing the reaction. Y'all keep you the Benji for me in the comments. Shout out to the Dice Crew. Let's rock.
Well, at one point, there's a Jersey artist named Kia Bin.
Yeah.
Well, she did a remix of A Bay Bay for My Bay.
Yeah.
And I guess there was some controversy around that.
Yep.
What happened exactly?
She made it. When she made it, some kind of way me and her ended up on the phone. And I was like, that shit hard. I'm finna make an actual song. Now, number one, nobody came to me before they put it out. It was already super viral. Sampled my shit and made it go super viral. Nobody came to me and said, hey, we're gonna use this. We wanna make sure we compensate you. Number two, she posted and don't even mention me. She started mentioning everybody that she sampled except me. Number three, when we end up getting on the phone and I say, I'm finna make a bang out of this shit, she say, well, make sure you let me hear. I want to make sure it's up to par. I'm like, you sample my motherfucking shit. I got the rights to this. The fuck is you talking about? After that, I just dropped that bitch.
Wait, hold on. If she sampled your song and made a new song, then what, you sampled her song?
I went back and used my shit.
Okay. Did you use any of her?
No, the only thing I used was my bae. My bae. My bae.
But she did My Bay, so you kind of...
I did. No, my bae is me. It's my voice she using.
No, I understand.
It never got cleared.
No, I understand that, but you used the way she chopped it up.
Yeah.
In your thing. So
Yeah.
you did kind of take some of her creativity and incorporate it into hers.
Yeah.
So,
but we got on the phone to merge and do it together, but she started talking like... Well,
You know what? One thing I can gather from Hurricane Chris, and I might be wrong, but I feel like he's just tired of people really overlooking him. I think he's just tired of people not really giving him his flowers or giving him the respect that he deserves. I mean, at the end of the day, he got some classics, like one or two or three or whatever the case may be. That was hot. And, he been in the game off and on for a long time now. And at the end of the day, no matter what it is, whether you using somebody, music or whatever, whether it's old music or new, give them they same flowers and respect. Because, people will sample all this stuff and then don't want to give him no credit, but he obviously deserves some credit. If he done created this type of sound or this music and people willing to sample it, then that mean he definitely carried some type of value. So I feel like he just out here like, man, start identifying me and, recognizing who I am and treat me with some respect.
let me make sure you do it right, and I hate for you to make it and it ain't hard and it's be trash.
I think that's a fair
So my
ask.
thing is,
I think that's a fair ask.
My thing is, why you didn't let me know you was sampling my shit, so I could have said,
No, I
let
get
me
that
know
part.
it ain't, so I
get
can
that
know it
part.
ain't trash.
Yeah, I get that part.
She telling me, let me hear everything you doing and approve of it so I can make sure it ain't trash. Why you didn't let me hear you sampling my shit so I could have made sure this wasn't trash?
Fair
You
enough.
playing with my shit.
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about? You come in my room to play with my toys and you give me some fucking rules? Make sure you don't break this. This is my fucking shit. You just picked it up to play with it.
Okay. Well, Joe Budden ended up dissing you over that whole situation,
Yeah.
right?
Speaking on another nigga business. Fuck you speaking on me for, Joe? You should have called me up there and had a conversation about it.
Did you guys ever work it out?
Hell nah. I don't know what the fuck Joe was. Joe talking some dumb bum ass. Oh, and he really hasn't been relevant since this. Like, what the?
Now, you know what? I could be wrong, but I feel like Joe Budden, his stance was probably with the lady because they said the lady was from New Jersey and Joe Budden is from New Jersey too. So I feel like he probably was just, I don't know if he got a real direct relationship with the lady or whatever the case may be, but I think he probably must was just siding up on some New Jersey type stuff.
The fuck you hating for, bro? With all this negative ass shit that you got to say about every fucking body. Nigga, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Don't nobody want to hear no negative ass Joe Budden, I don't want to hear that shit. I hate a down ass nigga, depressed acting ass nigga, bro. What the fuck is wrong with most of these niggas? That's the way they make themselves feel confident or something? By trying to drag the whole vibe with all these low ass vibrations, bro. Fuck all that shit. My grandma told me if you ain't got nothing good to say, just shut the fuck up. Unless you got a real problem with somebody.
Well, his song "Pump It Up" just went gold after 20
Just
years.
went gold.
You know, and people give him a hard time over that, but you know, most artists.
You know how many
have
times
songs
hey,
that-
And me personally, I would almost kind of put Joe Budden and Hurricane Chris in like the same category. I'm not saying overall, you know, I mean, you know, they both had a successful anthem. I mean, you know, Joe Budden's Pump It Up might be a little bit more bigger based upon it being like some type of, you know, that Pump It Up is gonna always be and all kind of stuff pertaining to like that dancing and stuff like that. But for the most part, on some like classic type stuff, they both kind of only got like, you know, a couple good bangers, a couple good hits or something like that. And that's no disrespect. I'm sure they got mixtapes and albums and features and all that type of stuff. You know, obviously they both talented, and I'm just saying that they both don't necessarily get the respect that they probably feel like they should get when it comes to their music.
Platinum. You know how many times Hey Baby went platinum?
How many times?
Multiple. That motherfucker is platinum. Okay. Probably.
Okay, well, you hear it from Hurricane Chris. He's saying that his hit, you know, A Baby done went platinum multiple times. So for Joe to barely go gold right now, I guess A Baby will be bigger than Pump It Up.
3.
Congrats.
You understand what I'm saying?
But you gotta hand it to Joe.
I got 2
to have 1 gold record.
I got
that's
2
still a
gold
big deal.
records off Halle Berry. I just
Okay.
gave Sexy Red the biggest single she ever had in her fucking life.
Right, you actually helped her clear that, right?
When she hit me up when
Yeah.
she said she was finna make the shit, or she had already made it, I called the people who, you know, up at the top at the label and told them, hey, they got a banger. They finna hit y'all for clearance. So, I mean, if she would have handled the business, it was gonna get clear regardless. So it ain't like I was gonna shut it down or no shit like that. I would never try to do no shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, this is beneficial for me. Like, checks coming for me for this shit.